Hi everyone, hope you well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Ethereum once again. Thank you for your support. I really do appreciate it across the board, not just on the YouTube videos. You know, your likes, your sharing is caring, and all that. But obviously, getting involved in the community there with the Patreonship. A massive respect to each and every single one of you that's in there. It's not just me that's in that Patreonship. I want to remind you of that, okay? There's a lot of people. There's a team of people in there doing around-the-clock technical analysis. We've got a Discord server. I've got a dear friend of mine that's running that community as well. And it's all good. It's all golden. There's a thriving CoinsKid community which is growing. And obviously, if you've not checked out CoinsKid.com, do head over to there. There's lots of goodies over there. There's a link section with all the links to everything if you want to get involved with the community. So yeah, it's all good. We're all evolving in this space, and long may it continue. It's a great relationship that we've all got. So yeah, thank you for your support across the board. So right now, Ethereum is doing really, really well. Okay, it's breaking out of a key level resistance. There is a beautiful breakout target, and you know, this is why I always say to you, if in doubt, zoom out, because technically Ethereum looks extremely strong here, and potentially we've got the correction over and done with. You know, we've gone through this ABC correction for Ethereum right here, and we are starting to form this wave 5 because technically we do look solid. One of the primary reasons, obviously, we've got this wave 1 high, okay, and the wave 2 pullback, the wave 3 high, which is the biggest wave, the wave 4 pullback, which we've gone through, and right now we are breaking key levels of resistance, okay, which are confirming that potentially we've formed the bottom of wave 4. Now, in the RSI, you do know we've been adhering to this particular trend line, which we drew a long time ago. We did say potentially, you know, look at this trend line. I think Ethereum started to roll over up here, just here, sorry, create this massive bearish divergence there. And we did say that if it does come down, put some cheeky bids in down here on this trend line, and lo and behold, this is where it's bounced off. So it's good. It's looking relatively good at the moment, okay? We're not completely out of the woods. Obviously, you know, you could roll back even more, you're fully aware. But as long as you're adhering and holding key levels of structural support, this is where you're looking for the continuation and this wave 5. Because, you know, I'm going to tell you right now, this here is potentially where you need to sell Ethereum. Okay, again, not financial advice, but this is the previous cycle top of the previous bull run just up here. No, it's not actually, Tom. This is potentially where I would, you know, not financial advice, but this is potentially where you could be looking to exit Ethereum, because just there, you know, this is complete overbought territory, and this is the highest it's ever got. But it wasn't a reflection of the price, because just here you did create this bearish divergence, and you went on here to make higher highs. Do you see that? So, you know, at this point here, I definitely would expect some kind of pullback at this level. Just here, look, boom, you got your pullback. You came back to the 20 in the previous bull run, and just here, everyone would have been thinking you're in a bear market just there, but you got the continuation. So when this time comes, we will, you know, obviously be out there giving you technical analysis towards this scenario, and potentially just there, it could be a great profit-taking entry point, in my opinion, but again, not financial advice. And with that, you could see a little pullback, you know, and everyone thinks we've got a bear market, and this is where you can see that overextension, and potentially, you know, I'm not got a crystal ball, but you could look at it as something like this. Okay, this wave comes up here like this, okay, and we get that, and then we come back, and then we come back up to that there, forming a lower low. Sorry, we could do something like this for Ethereum. Okay, this is a thought experiment right now. I'm going to show you this as a thought experiment for Ethereum. Again, not financial advice, but you could come up here, okay, meet the 1618, roll back to the 1414, melt through the 1618, and have that overextension just there, coming up to this 2.272, okay, which would see you at a 54,554 Ethereum price prediction in this bull run. Now, I'm just going to measure this particular wave, potentially wave 5, okay, could be a whopping 3,133% wave, okay, for wave 5. Now, to make that claim feasible, you have to have a shorter wave 5 than wave 3. In some instances, wave 5 can be as long as wave 3, but usually it is the second longest wave in elite wave theory. So right now, you know, this particular wave was a whopping 5,476%. So essentially, this would actually be valid as a wave count and a wave structure. Okay, so when we look at the RSI just here, look at this, okay, we came up, we topped out just there, everyone was screaming bear market, we rolled back to a key level of support before getting that final blow off top just there, where you did roll over and you entered that bear market. Okay, so this is, we do think that a bear market will come. There's a super cycle theory that the bear market the bear markets and corrections are going to get shorter and shorter, and we're not going to adhere to some 4-year cycle rule. Okay, so this is a potential play, not financial advice, but you could come up right now, hit this, which is your 1618. Oh no, we're going to enter a bear market, come back down, and then you get that final sort of short wave, creating that bearish divergence like you did here in this particular end of bull run just there, where you do roll over and enter that bear market. And at that point, this is where you can see Ethereum just blast off and have that overextension up here to the 2.272 before doing the ABC correction and correcting. Because I'll tell you right now, okay, if that is the case, and if this is a scenario, and it is a thought process, just like I said to you, I do like to do these thought processes on the channel, thought experiments, sorry. If we do, and it is a big if, okay, if we do see the wave 5 push onwards and upwards to the 2.272 in this bull run, okay, after this correction what we're going through right now, and we do break these levels of resistance, and you're looking where your next technical target is, if we was to see a 50k plus big Ethereum token, and we enter a bear market where, you know, the usual cycle, 4-year cycles, there is a sort of super cycle theory which you're aware of, which I've done a video on before. If we do enter, say, you know, altcoins correct around about 90%, I think, if we was to look at a 90% correction right there for Ethereum, you could be looking at roughly around here. You could be coming back down to where you literally are now, around about $2,000. Okay, so that's a potential play for the Ethereum bull market continuation. So far so good. You know, it is sort of adhering to structural support. You are looking potential more upside. I would, you know, not necessarily put my life on it, but this is a really smooth technical target, the 1618 for Ethereum in this bull run. But, you know, if we do start to see that mania phase for Ethereum, hold that and back test to support, this is your further extension in the bull run. And like I said to you, it is valid because of the wave count just there. Potentially, you know, the wave 5 is a little bit shorter than the wave 3. It can sometimes be as long as, but that would send Ethereum absolutely astronomical just there. Okay, so far so good. We're looking good. We're looking for continuation for Ethereum, and potentially, you know, I'm looking at 8k minimal token in this bull run for Ethereum through this Elliott wave theory and the structural support. And like I said to you, I think I've spoke to you earlier in the video, I mean, look at where the stock RSI is as well there, and you could look at that as an A, B, C correction, and you're starting to form this new impulsive wave up just like that, and you're starting to form this new waveforms where, you know, up here, if you see Ethereum up here again, take profits. Again, not financial advice. So that's Ethereum on the weekly covered. Like I said to you, it's always good to zoom out and look at the larger drawn out projections. And obviously, equally, you're fully aware that if Ethereum, I did do an update on the potential bear market scenario right here, that, you know, if we have entered a bear market, we're not in a bear market. You will see a lot of technical analysis saying we're in a bear market, but I personally don't believe we are. I think we've got overextended. We've come back down to structural support and held it relatively well. We are holding key levels of support right now. You're above a 20, and like I said to you, you know, in any time frame, you're above this yellow line, the 20 EMA, you're in an uptrend. So Ethereum is an uptrend. You can't deny that. You know, you came back down, you held key levels of support, you're looking for continuation, because like I said to you, I did say if we have entered a bear market for Ethereum, your potential breakdown target is all the way down here. And I think I did draw this line in. Yeah, I did do an update. You're looking at a $262 Ethereum token right there, which again equally would be a fantastic opportunity in a bear market for those that missed this bull market to get involved for the next bull market. So yeah, that's just a bit TA on Ethereum for you that I've not done a bit of TA for a while. I do apologise. I will try and stick to Ethereum every day. I need to bring it back in, but right now I'm going to zoom in on the 4-hourly time frame for you to see what we can see for Ethereum. Okay. So looking at Ethereum on the 4-hourly time frame, and you can see you've broken a key level resistance. I did put this post on Twitter. Okay, I do put posts on Twitter now and again. I put this rising wedge on Twitter. That was met, the target. That was a beautiful short opportunity right there. Okay, for Ethereum, you lost support, and that was a beautiful 23% short opportunity. You bounced off that support. You broke this resistance of this falling wedge. Okay, and also a W bottoms at play here as well. I'm going to show that in a moment, but I did put this trade on Twitter a couple of weeks ago, I think it was. and lo and behold, you know, you broke through, you hold its support, and right now you're looking at a beautiful upside. This was a 35% long opportunity for those of you that missed that particular trade. This is why you do need to head over to my Twitter, because I do live updates on there, okay? So right now you can see that the target is basically coming to fruition. It's on its way, isn't it? So, you know, the continuation from this point right here, you could be looking at a further 14% upside for Ethereum before you sort of run into the technical target right there. There is obviously as well, if I zoom out, you might be able to see it a little bit better on the daily time frame here. There is a W double bottom that's playing out, a beautiful double W bottom just there. Look at this for Ethereum, okay? So just there, you broke out a couple of really bullish patterns just there. Like I said to you, you got this falling wedge, boom, 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 boom. Broke it, come back up to where you formed the wedge up here. Do you see that? Beautiful, right? So that's at play. But also, you've broken this WW bottom. Look at this, boom, boom, boom. Okay, broke the level of resistance. You've melted through it, and now you have a technical target for that, which obviously, as well, is from a resistance down to the bottom of the support of a W bottom, which I've shown you before, and you can see, boom, you're on your way. And that is also the technical target of the falling wedge and also the W double bottom. So it's looking relatively good. You are a little bit overextended, to be honest with you, but you've had to be to break these levels of resistance. I would expect some kind of retracement relatively soon though, because you are getting a bit overextended. But one of the main key signals here, which is extremely bullish for Ethereum and crypto, you know, and altcoins primarily, and Bitcoin, is this signal just there. This is your buy and go to the beach signal from CoinsKid, okay? This is when the 20 crosses a 55 on the daily time frame. That's a massive, massive indicator that you've basically reversed the trend just there, because you can see in this wave 4 pullback that we're anticipating for Ethereum, you had a whopping 60% correction right there. You found a base level of support. You basically had a quadruple bottom here, quad bottom. You know, look at that, boom, 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 4 touches before continuation, broken out a level of resistance. It's looking good. Now, what you do need to see here for Ethereum, obviously, this is all good, okay? To invalidate a larger A, B, C correction where you get that 50% retracement, which is basically a dead cat bounce and a continuation of the trend. To invalidate that, you have got to break key levels of resistance for Ethereum. And I'm going to show you those right now, okay, for Ethereum. What we do right now, because basically Ethereum is retracing, isn't it, from that level just there. And we do need to see these levels of resistance broken. So it's roughly from there to there. Now, if you do see Ethereum, because you can see it's kind of running into it at the moment, you've got a bit of a wick down just there. So if you do start to see Ethereum roll here, you could be in for a bit of a dead cat bounce and potential entering a bear market for Ethereum. You're fully aware of that, yeah? So to invalidate that, which would be good for crypto, you know, this would be a precursor to the fact that, you know, the bear market callers are wrong, basically, because there is still a probability. You're fully aware of that. There is still a probability that you're looking at a B, C correction just here, and this is bear market material. This is bear market material for crypto and Ethereum, and I've given you breakdown targets. If you do enter that bear market, you're looking at a $200 Ethereum token right there, okay? So it's all probabilities. So what you do need to see for Ethereum, okay, is obviously primarily get to this target, break this 0.50, because this is a dead cat bounce, okay? You come down, you retrace, dead cat bounce, continue. So what you do need to see primarily for Ethereum is 2 levels of resistance broken, because if you do get those levels of resistance broken, you're going to start to form a massive whopping reversal wave here, coming back up to where you form this impulsive wave, okay? So it's looking good so far, but you have got key levels of resistance. Those are 0.50, okay, at $2,721, and the most important level that you do need to see broken for Ethereum, you know, to give a high probability of a reversal wave, is $3,041. Break the golden ratio and you're looking really good here. But I'm not going to lie to you, you are going to run into a level of resistance, okay? You do need to see Ethereum come back, hold support for continuation and do something like this, because if you do start to get a little bit overextended here, there is a probability that you could roll over. You've got really too overextended and you could come down and create another impulsive wave down here for Ethereum. So it's crunch time for Ethereum and crypto at this moment, okay? The technical target is good because it breaks a 0.50, okay? And if we can get on from there and get back above that technical target and start to get back above the golden ratio, wow, it's looking really, really good for Ethereum here. What I'm going to do is just drop the PVPR in at the moment, because like I said to you, okay, as quickly as you fall, you can climb back up, and that's basically what Ethereum is doing at the moment. So what we're going to do is drop the VPVR in just there to see the levels of support and resistance. So you can see there is quite a cluster there of resistance, but once you get above that, you can see it's basically thin air just there. So there is a pocket of thin air just there, the golden ratio. So I would anticipate, okay, that if Ethereum starts to get above that and holds its support, you could be looking at a beautiful pump up to this particular level of resistance just there. See this cluster just there before you start to hit a level of rejection for continuation and break this high, because it is all about breaking this high. Because if you break this high up here at $4,360, obviously you're confirming that you've got the reversal wave and you've got a beautiful upside potential target just there, the 1618 for Ethereum, where you could see it just go on and go up to $7,807 before getting a rollback and a retracement before continuation of the trend. Do you see that? So yeah, that's Ethereum, little update for you on Ethereum. Take care everyone, I hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Once again, thank you for your support. Take care, bye bye.